Hi guys, hey, how are you guys are doing? Yes, you guys are doing because, I hurt my back. It's not anything like serious or anything like that, it's just my back is really sore. So, there's 20 steps to get upstairs, and as most of you know, Saki's 11 this year, so she's having a little hard time getting up and down the stairs, so I really don't want to wear out her joints, which is what I was telling you guys living with Elise would have done too, but she even had more steps than this one. So I have to pick her up to go up and down the stairs. Well, when I bent down to pick her up, like the last time, I kind of just twinged the edge of my fucking back and it hurts. It hurts. Did I mention it hurts? Because it hurts. It hurts. So I am laying with a heating blanket on. I'm just laying here trying to feel a little bit better. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay today. I went and refilled all of my medications that I could because I was out of vitamin K. I was running low on my vitamin D. Like all of my psych meds needed to be reordered before I get to this new base. So there was something that I wanted to talk about, and like it absolutely just destroyed me. And like I know, please Lord Jesus, hold on. I know I've talked about my surgeon like many times before. Sup, Spider-Man? I've always been one of those people that I try to build rapport. And I'm going to explain that because if you are kind of new to having medical treatment, like, or being your own advocate, or just kind of new to the weight loss community, or even just like you've suddenly become ill, building a really good rapport with your surgeon or doctor and nurses and coordinators, that's only going to do you the favor later on. Being a good patient, being somebody who goes above and beyond is only going to help you out. So lying to your surgeons, lying to your medical professionals, lying to your pain doctor, lying to your PCM, pretending that this is wrong, pretending that that is wrong to get more medication, or, neglecting to tell them things about you that, because you don't want it on your record, etc., etc. So I always try to build a really, really good rapport with every single solitary doctor I have. I spend time trying to get to know them because, they don't have a whole lot of time. But what time they do have, I always ask about them, and I always try to make them laugh, and I always, I'm very honest. So I was talking to my bariatric coordinator to get some of my medicine filled, which I guess now she won't be my bariatric coordinator anymore because I'm moving. So I was talking to her today, and I think I told you guys that my surgeon will no longer obviously be my surgeon, and he will no longer be at that hospital. So I'm not even going to be able to really talk to him. So I'm going to have to find a doctor all on my own that's willing to take me. Now, I don't have to have, let me put it in a different light. Any of these bariatric surgeons in the area that I'm going to go live do not have to take me. They could look at my chart and be like, no, I don't want to deal with what you've got, or no, I don't like the distal bypass, or no, you might have too many complications and I don't want to be responsible for that. That's the risk you take. So that's the risk I've taken. But when I talked to my bariatric coordinator today, and her and I have a really good rapport, and I love her so much, and luckily I can still call her and I can still email her, so that's going to be really helpful, because I love every single solitary one of my specialists and my doctors at Travis Air Force Base, like, there's a lot of people who are like, Travis Air Force Base is crap, Travis blah blah blah, then you ain't seeing the right people, or you don't have the right attitude. Like, I could just tell you that right now, because I have never had a problem with any of the doctors once I found the right one. Once you'll know instantly if you're going to get along with somebody, or how they treat you, or how they, but information is key. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. Knowing what you're talking about. Not going in there with WebMD like, oh yeah, well, I looked it up on the internet and I think I have the cancer. Like, knowing what you're talking about and asking questions. Not like, well, I saw that, my toe is purple, so obviously it needs to be amputated. Well, you just broke it, and there's not really much we could do. No, it has to be amputated because I know it's going to get gangrenous, and then I could lose my entire foot. I'm looking at your x-ray right now, and it's just a hairline fracture, so no, I'm telling you right now, it's going to get gangrenous, and then we're going to have to take my whole leg, and then I got to get a peg leg, and you guys are going to have to pay for a peg leg, and it's going to smell, and you wouldn't know what a peg leg smells like, so let's just say no, and just go ahead and amputate the toe. Having information is key, but don't go overboard, and ask them questions. That's what they went to school for. Now, I'm gonna break away from that because what I wanted to say is very emotional for me. Having him say that I'm one of the best bariatric patients he's ever had, and I'm a damn good bariatric patient, is absolutely one of the best fucking compliments I could ever have. Ever. That is like a Catholic having the Pope come down. Essentially, that's kind of, well, if you're Catholic, you don't get your damn rosary in a twist. Relax. There is sarcasm, and I'm full of it. But to me, that's what I've always wanted, was to be validated that I've done everything I could. But for him to say those words means everything to me. Everything to me. He's been in this practice a long fucking time, and it just validated a lot of what I've gone through, and I could not love him more, and I wish I was able to see him again. And just give him a big fucking hug and just tell him, once again, thank you for saving my life. Because, again, he didn't have to give me the distal bypass. He didn't have to. It is a very interesting surgery, and a lot of people will not do it. A lot of surgeons will not, under any circumstances, give it to people because they don't take their vitamins. They don't eat the way they're supposed to. They don't eat enough protein. They don't take in enough calories. They don't work out. These are all things that I do. These are all things that are important to me, is that I'm constantly working out. I have consecutively been in the gym for 6 years now. You can go back on my timeline and you can see that I have been in the gym since 2012. Well, no, 2013. Technically, I started January of 2013. So, I have been in the damn gym consecutively, constantly, trying to get my body to cooperate. I have tried everything I possibly could to lose weight. Not knowing that I only had 10% to work with. So, getting my revision was a humongous deal for me, and it has worked, and I am so thankful. And yes, I still have complications that I have to deal with. Once again, I will take it. I'll take it any day of the week compared to what I was dealing with, it being over 300 pounds. Because it's funny because I say over 300 pounds, but I don't really talk about, sorry, my damn nose itches. I don't really talk about being over 500 pounds anymore. Like, do you guys Do you guys think about that much? Because I don't think about it as much as this last leg of my journey. I have lost 300 fucking pounds. 300 pounds. That that is a ridiculous amount of weight. A ridiculous amount of weight. And I can't wrap my head around it. I cannot, under any circumstances, wrap my head around. You've lost 300 pounds. You've lost 300. You have lost 300. 300. Are you kidding? 300 pounds. And like when the words leave my lips, like when I'm talking to somebody in the bariatric community, and they're like, "Oh, how much have you lost?" And then like the word 300 comes out, and I'm like, and then they kind of give you that side eye, like, And then I have the arms and the legs and the stomach and the ass to prove it, and I'm like, it's little things like that that I don't talk about it anymore, because that part of my journey is so far behind me, and I'm still focused on this part, on this chapter. I'm still continuously pushing for myself to become stronger, become healthier, cardiovascular, keep my bone density up. Like, I want to be able to, keep my skin looking good. Water, lots of protein. Excuse me, not have my hair fall out, which it hasn't been at all, because I'm drinking tons of water and eating tons of protein. But in general, like, guys, I still suffer from body dysmorphia. I suffer really bad from body dysmorphia. I cannot see myself without looking at a picture. I cannot see myself small. Look at this. Look. I mean, it's a funny shirt, but that's not what I was trying to show you, but yeah. So it says, yeah, they're natural. Yeah, they're natural. These are 2 D20s. If you don't play D&D, you might not get it, but yeah, they're natural. But like, look, this is my body now. Like, this is it. Like, that, besides the oozing of the skin, like, I don't really have, like, compared to my hand, this is my body. I don't see that. I don't see it. I don't feel it until I take pictures, and I try to take a picture every time I get dressed to go out to go somewhere, because I feel like I haven't done enough. I always feel like I haven't done enough. I always feel like I need to do more. I need to lose more. I got to do more. Case in point, Janet and I went to Walmart today, and we were like, where I'm going is going to be fucking cold, guys. Like, I mean, unbelievably fucking cold. If we're going the place I think we're going, it's going to be ridiculously cold. Like, and I don't have the clothes for that. So we went to Walmart, and I run over to the big girl section, which is where I've always shopped, and I'm picking up sweatshirts that are 4X's, and I'm picking up sweatpants that are 3X's, and she's looking at me and she's like, Nirvana, you're smaller than I am. Nirvana, you're in mediums. Nirvana, you don't need a 4X shirt anymore. And I'm like, well, they'll be comfortable. She's like, Nirvana. And I'm like, well, they'll shrink. And she's like, they're not going to shrink down to a large. They're not going to do that. And I just can't wrap my head around it. I don't go shopping because I can't wrap my head around it. So, like, when people are asking me, oh, where'd you get your clothes? I'm literally shopping out of Janet's closet, like, right now, because she's lost so much weight. And my body type is so different than hers. So even though clothes are really, really big on her, because of how broad I am and how long I am, I can wear those clothes without them looking that bad. Also, there are a lot of things that she has that I want to go get taken in so I can continue to wear them, because some of these things are really expensive and they're gorgeous. And there are things that I would not be able to afford on my own. So what I'll do is I'll take them up to the seamstress wherever I'm going and be like, I want to take them into, what I've got now. So I am going to be looking into plastics. I am going to be looking through a few avenues to try to get plastics. I don't have my hopes up very high. I'm not, because when I do that, it really does end up hurting me. Like when I think maybe somebody's going to fix my arms, or maybe, I can get somebody to fix my stomach so I don't get another appendicitis, which I desperately need because I have all that fucking cavity room, and I'm terrified my ovaries or my intestines are going to twist because of it, or my thighs. Like, to me, these are not cosmetic. I'm not asking to look beautiful. I just want to be functional, and I want to feel better. And it's not like I want to feel better with my fucking clothes off. I just want to feel better, physically feel better. That's all. That's literally it. I just want to physically feel better. I just feel the skin pulls on me so fucking much right now. And I can honestly tell you that if I was to be able to get every ounce of skin that is on my body removed, I'd be closer to 180. I just don't have anything left. Like, there's just nothing in it. Like, this stuffed in the shirt, but if I was to take the shirt off, it just oozes into like nothing. Same thing with my legs, same thing with my butt, same thing with my stomach, but I'm happy it's not filled with fat. There's always a silver lining, and you know what? I might not be able to get it done today. I might not be able to get it done tomorrow. I might not be able to get it for 10 years, but eventually I'll get it taken care of. And until then, I'm still going to work out. I'm still going to do the best I can. I'm still going to wear my clothes the way I fucking want to. I still will have the confidence, because I'm not going to let life pass me by like I've done the rest of my life. Like, I'm just not going to do it. Like, I'm not going to do it. So even with my dysmorphia, excuse me, Evelyn has dysphoria. Even with my body dysmorphia and the fact that I see myself much, much heavier than I am, like, I wear clothes much bigger than I should. I pick out clothes much bigger than I should. That I can't see myself the way I am without help. And I know a lot of you guys suffer with it too. And I just wanted to kind of come on here today. I wanted to talk about it, see what you guys thought. It's been a while since I actually talked about my issues with my body, because I am in maintenance, and I am happy where I'm at in maintenance. Like I said, I don't really have any interest in losing anything else until I have skin surgery. But on that same note, I am constantly in fear that I'm going to get fat, or that I look fat today, or I look bloated today, or I look gross today, or I look nasty today. There are a lot of times where that fear hits the back of my head, and even though rationally I'm like, oh no, I'm fine. Everything's fine. You look great. You look great. You look great. Look at how small your clothes are. You look fantastic in your clothes. You're doing so well. I don't wear Spanx. I know somebody asked me that the other day. I don't wear Spanx. I don't like Spanx. Spanx are uncomfortable, and they make me feel like I need to poop. So I do not do compression garments, because I've never found any that's even remotely comfortable. I get hot too easy, and I don't like being smushed. So no, I don't wear compression garments of any kind. I just let it all hang out. Tomorrow, if my back is feeling better, I will be going to the gym. Thank you, baby Jesus, and your sweetest gold diapers. Thank you. I miss the gym like the deserts miss the rain. I could tell you that now. So, other than that, guys, I'm just waiting to get my Evelyn back. I'm waiting to pack up all my stuff. I'm waiting to get to our new place and getting new doctors and trying to figure out what I'm going to do, and try to make sure that I get the same medications that I'm fucking supposed to, instead of, because with new doctors come new problems, because you have to, constantly tell them what's wrong with you and, like, how to fix it, and they can either believe you or they can't, so it's going to be a big fat deal. Excuse me. Ow, my back. So, I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I really do. I appreciate everybody who spends some time with me every day when I do make a video. I appreciate everybody who leaves a comment. I read them all. I do read them all. I usually answer you via these the best I can. I think about you guys all the time, and you know, for the ones that follow me on Facebook and Instagram, like, you get to see a little bit more of my life than here, but I'm feeling a little bit better, and that means that I will probably be making more videos. So I will talk to you guys very, very, very soon. Bye.